In a world that constantly tells us to stand on our own, to be capable, to be unshakable, to depend on no one but ourselves, it becomes easy to forget the most important truth of all, that we were never created to live life alone. There is a quiet ache inside every human soul, a holy longing, a gentle whisper that keeps reminding us, you need God. Not occasionally, not only in emergencies, but daily, deeply, continually. And this morning, as the world slowly awakens around me, I pause in this sacred moment to acknowledge what my heart already knows. I need you, Lord, more than anything, more than anyone, more than I have ever admitted before. Father, before the noise of the day begins to press in, before responsibilities start stacking themselves on my shoulders, before my mind starts racing through tasks and deadlines, I breathe in slowly and I let my soul speak honestly. I need you today. I needed you yesterday, through every unseen battle you brought me through. And I will need you tomorrow, for every step I haven't taken yet. My need for you isn't weakness, it's wisdom, it's truth. It's the recognition that I am limited, but you are limitless, that I get tired, but you never do, that I understand pieces, but you see the whole picture. Lord, as I sit here in the stillness of this new day, I surrender to the reality that I cannot walk through this life without your presence guiding me. I need you in my thoughts, in my emotions, in my choices, in my relationships, in my work, in my dreams, and in all the quiet spaces of my heart. I open my hands before you, letting go of the illusion that I can manage everything on my own. I confess that the moments I try to live independently are the moments I feel the most overwhelmed. But when I turn back toward you, when I lean into your strength instead of my own, something inside me settles, breathes, rests, and finds peace. Jesus, I need you for whatever this day holds, the parts I'm expecting and the parts I'm not aware of yet. You already know every conversation I will have, every decision I will face, every challenge waiting down the road, and every blessing you've prepared for me. Nothing surprises you. Nothing confuses you. Nothing is too complicated for you. So, I ask you, Father, unfold this day according to your will. Shape it with your wisdom. Protect it with your love. And fill it with your presence in ways I can feel and in ways I cannot see. I need you to steady my heart before emotions rush in. When joy rises, let it lead me to gratitude. When sadness touches me, let it draw me near to your comfort. When anxiety tries to pull me into fear, anchor me in your faithfulness. When confusion clouds my vision, clear it with your truth. Remind me again and again that my heart is safest when it rests in you, not in people, not in plans, not in outcomes, but in you alone. Lord, fill my mind with your thoughts today. My mind is so quick to wander, to worry, to replay old moments that drain my peace, or imagine future situations that may never come. Redirect my thinking, lift it upward, guide it into places of promise and hope. Let my thoughts be shaped by your wisdom, measured by your truth, and protected by your peace. Cover my mind like a shield so that anything not from you loses its power to disturb me. Jesus, let my words today reflect your heart. Help me speak gently, slowly, wisely, and kindly. When irritation rises, calm it. When gossip tempts me, silence it. When negativity wants to escape my lips, replace it with grace. Use my words to lift others up, not tear them down. To encourage, not discourage. To bring life, not harm. Let everything I say today become a small offering of worship to you. And Father, I need your strength, not my own. Some days I wake up energized, ready, excited, and other days I feel the weight of life before I even leave my bed. But no matter how I begin, I choose to draw from your endless strength. You promised that those who hope in you will renew their strength, that they will soar like eagles, run and not grow weary, walk and not faint. So renew me today. Breathe fresh life into me. Carry me in moments I cannot carry myself. And let me feel your presence in every step. I need you, Lord, deeply, constantly, fully. Not someday, not eventually, not only when things go wrong, but now, this moment, this breath, this day. Lord, as I continue in this posture of surrender, my heart leaning toward you, my spirit open before you, I feel just how deeply this truth runs through every part of my life. I need you in ways I cannot fully describe, in ways I'm only beginning to understand, in ways that touch the deepest layers of who I am. And the more I acknowledge my need for you, the more peace settles into my soul, the more clarity rises in my mind, the more strength awakens in places I thought were empty. Depending on you doesn't make me smaller, it makes me whole. Jesus, I need you in my relationships today. In every connection, every interaction, every moment where hearts meet and words are exchanged. Help me love people with your gentleness instead of my impatience, with your compassion instead of my assumptions, with your understanding instead of my quick judgments. When someone frustrates me, slow me down so kindness becomes my first response instead of irritation. When someone opens their heart to me, help me listen deeply, with humility and sincerity. When someone needs grace, remind me of the countless times you've given grace to me. Shape me into someone who brings peace into the spaces I enter. Someone who reflects your presence simply by being present. I need you in my responsibilities today. Every task that requires focus, every assignment that demands effort, every moment where I must choose excellence over convenience. Give me diligence when I feel distracted. Give me perseverance when I feel tempted to give up. Give me perspective when I'm overwhelmed by small things that don't really matter. Bless the work of my hands, Lord, not just so that I succeed, but so that I serve others well, honor you in the process, and grow into the person you're shaping me to become. Father, I need you in my decisions. Life presents so many choices, some small, some large, some subtle, some turning points that change the direction of everything. Whisper wisdom into my thoughts when I'm unsure of what to choose. Guide me away from paths that look appealing, but lead to regret. Pull me gently toward the things that align with your will, even when they feel unfamiliar or challenging. Help me to say yes when obedience is required, and no when distraction tries to steal my focus. Let your peace be the sign that I am walking in the right direction. Lord, I need you in my emotions more than I often admit. I need you when joy comes easily and my heart feels light. But I need you even more in the quiet heaviness that no one else sees. I need you when sadness lingers for reasons I can't explain, when discouragement whispers lies into my heart, when fear tries to convince me I'm alone, when disappointment tries to steal my hope. Wrap your comfort around my heart in every moment where I feel fragile. Remind me that I'm allowed to feel, allowed to rest, allowed to lean into you when emotions feel too heavy to carry. You understand the language of the soul better than anyone. Teach me to process life with you, not apart from you. Jesus, I need you in my spiritual walk, in the growth I desire, in the habits I'm trying to build, in the discipline that feels beautiful some days and difficult on others. Stir my hunger for your presence. Draw my heart toward prayer, even when I feel distracted. Give me a deeper longing for your word, so I don't just read it, I live it, breathe it, and apply it to the small choices of my everyday life. Help me remain rooted in you, not tossed back and forth by emotions, circumstances, or the opinions of others. Strengthen my spiritual foundation so I can stand firm when life shifts around me. Father, I need you in my identity. The world tries to label me, define me, categorize me, but only you can tell me who I truly am. When insecurity whispers that I'm not enough, remind me that I am deeply loved. When comparison tells me I'm falling behind, remind me that you determine my pace. When shame tries to make me hide, remind me that your grace covers everything I bring into the light. Teach me to see myself through your eyes, chosen, forgiven, valued, designed with purpose, and held securely in your love. I need you in my weaknesses, Lord. The parts of me I try to hide from others, the patterns I'm trying to break, the struggles I still battle, the fears I don't talk about. Thank you for never rejecting me in my weaknesses, for meeting me there instead of condemning me, for offering strength where I feel empty and freedom where I feel stuck. Transform me gently, patiently, steadily, not through shame, but through your love that never runs out. And Jesus, I need you in my hopes and dreams, the desires I hold close, the prayers I pray quietly, the visions you've placed in my heart for the future. Guide them, refine them, expand them, or redirect them, whatever leads me closer to your will. Protect my dreams from discouragement. Protect my hope from disappointment. Protect my expectations from becoming idols. Let everything I pursue be rooted in you and guided by your hand. Father, more than anything, I need your presence. The peace that fills a room without sound. The calm that settles in the deepest part of my chest. The awareness that I am held, loved, watched over, guided, and never alone. Let that presence walk with me through each hour of this day, reminding me quietly but powerfully, I need you, and you are here. Lord, as I continue resting in this truth, the truth that my entire life depends on you more than I depend on my next breath, I feel something soften inside me. There is a gentle surrender rising in my heart, a willingness to let you lead, a freedom in admitting I don't have to be everything, fix everything, or understand everything. I need you, Lord. In the obvious places and the hidden places, in the loud moments of my day, and in the quiet corners no one else sees. And the more I lean into you, the more I feel the weight of striving begin to fall away. I need you in every step I take today. Steps that feel confident and steps that feel uncertain. Steps that lead me toward opportunities and steps that walk me through challenges. Order my steps, Father. Go before me into every room, every conversation, every situation I will encounter. Let me walk where your favor leads me and avoid every path that carries danger, distraction, or unnecessary pain. Keep my feet steady even when the ground beneath me feels uneven. Make my journey purposeful, protected, and guided by your hand. Jesus, I need you in my thoughts, because my mind can wander so quickly, drift so easily, and get tangled in worries before I even realize it. Replace every anxious thought with your truth, every fearful imagination with your promises, every negative assumption with your wisdom. Let my mind become a garden where peace grows freely. When intrusive thoughts try to take root, pull them out before they spread. When lies whisper to me, silence them with your voice. Let your truth be louder than every shadow in my mind. Father, I need you in my reactions today. In the moments that catch me off guard, in the conversations I didn't prepare for, in the emotions that rise quickly before I have time to process them. Give me self-control when I feel irritated, patience when I feel rushed, grace when someone disappoints me. Help me pause before I speak so my words carry life instead of harm. Help me breathe before I respond so my actions reflect your character instead of my frustration. Shape my reactions into reflections of you, steady, calm, compassionate, and wise. I need you in my responsibilities. Every obligation I must meet, every task I must complete, every role I must fulfill. Sometimes life feels too full, too heavy, too demanding, but you never asked me to do it alone. Be my helper in the busy moments, my clarity in the complex moments, my strength in the exhausting moments. Turn my overwhelm into order. Turn my fatigue into renewed strength. Turn my ordinary duties into opportunities to honor you through faithfulness and excellence. Lord, I need you in my dreams and ambitions. You placed desires inside me for a reason, not to frustrate me, but to guide me into my purpose. Protect my dreams from doubt. Enlarge the ones that come from you. Remove the ones that aren't meant for my future. Give me courage to pursue what you've called me to do, and wisdom to wait when you say, not yet. Let my dreams be shaped by your vision, not by comparison, not by fear, not by pressure, but by your perfect timing and your loving plan. Father, I need you in my waiting seasons, the seasons where nothing seems to move, nothing seems to change, and answers seem far away. Teach me to wait with hope instead of frustration, with trust instead of anxiety, with expectation instead of dread. Remind me that waiting is not wasting when you are in it. You are preparing things I cannot see, aligning opportunities I don't know about, and shaping me into the person who can carry the blessing when it arrives. Jesus, I need you in my growth. Help me keep growing even when growth is uncomfortable. Help me to see correction as protection, challenges as preparation, and discomfort as transformation. Prune what no longer serves my purpose. Strengthen the parts of me that are weak. Teach me to live with humility, gratitude, and a heart that is always learning. I want to become more like you. gentle yet strong, humble yet bold, peaceful yet powerful. Lord, I need you in my weaknesses, the places I don't talk about, the struggles I hide, the patterns I want to break. You said your strength is made perfect in weakness. So let every fragile part of me become a doorway for your power. Where I struggle, show me your grace. Where I fall short, show me your mercy. Where I feel empty, fill me with your presence. Let my weaknesses turn into testimonies of your faithfulness. I need you in my victories too, because success can be just as dangerous as struggle. When things go well, keep me humble. When blessings come, keep me grateful. When opportunities open, keep me grounded in you, so I never forget where my strength truly comes from. Remind me that every good thing in my life is a gift from your hand, not a product of my own ability. Father, I need you in my relationships, not just to heal conflicts, but to deepen connection, strengthen trust, and cultivate love. Make me intentional with those I care about, patient with those who challenge me, present with those who need me, and gracious with those who misunderstand me. Help me forgive quickly, apologize sincerely, and love consistently. Let every relationship I have be touched by your wisdom and shaped by your heart. Jesus, I need you in my identity, because without you, I forget who I am. Silence every lie that tells me I'm not enough, or too much, or falling behind. Remind me that I am chosen, loved, valuable, and created with purpose. Let me walk through this day with confidence that comes not from my performance, but from your presence. And Lord, more than anything, I need you in my spirit. Let your presence be the steady calm beneath every emotion, the quiet strength beneath every challenge, the deep assurance beneath every question. Let me move through this day anchored in you, guided by you, held by you, and strengthened by you. Because needing you isn't weakness. It is the truest wisdom, the deepest peace, and the greatest strength I will ever know. Lord, as I continue to breathe in this awareness of how deeply I need you, I feel you drawing me into an even deeper place of surrender. Not forced, not fearful, but peaceful, steady, gentle, like a child resting in the arms of someone who will never let them fall. The more I acknowledge my dependence on you, the more freedom I find within myself. Freedom from pressure, freedom from pretending, freedom from carrying burdens I was never created to carry. I need you, Lord, in every layer of my life, in every hidden place of my soul, in every step that lies ahead. I need you in the quiet moments today, Jesus, the moments where my thoughts have room to wander and my heart begins to speak. Meet me there. Sit with me in the silence. Let me sense your presence in the stillness. Whisper to me in ways only my spirit can understand, guiding me, calming me, centering me again and again on your goodness. When silence feels empty, fill it with your peace. When silence feels lonely, fill it with your nearness. When silence feels overwhelming, turn it into a sanctuary where I meet you. I need you in the busy moments too. The moments where responsibilities pile up, where time feels short, where my mind feels scattered and my patience runs thin. Be my order when everything feels chaotic. Be my focus when distractions pull at me from every direction. Be my strength when my energy begins to fade. Walk with me into every meeting, every task, every conversation, every responsibility. Let your presence go with me into the noise just as powerfully as into the quiet. Lord, I need you in my desires, in the longings that rise in my heart, the prayers I whisper in secret, the hopes I carry silently. Align my desires with your will. Purify whatever is selfish. Strengthen whatever is holy. Expand whatever comes from you, and gently remove whatever does not. Teach me to want what you want, to seek what you bless, to long for what brings me closer to you, not farther away. Let my desires reflect your heart, not my fears or insecurities. I need you in my disappointments, Father. When expectations fall apart, when plans collapse, when things don't go the way I hoped, hold my heart together. Remind me that disappointment is not the end. It is a doorway through which you often lead me into something better, something wiser, something more aligned with your purpose for my life. Comfort me in the moments when discouragement feels heavy. Lift my eyes to see beyond the moment, to trust that you are working even when I cannot see the evidence. Jesus, I need you in my healing. Heal the wounds I don't talk about, the disappointments I've buried, the memories I still feel, the fears I pretend I don't have. Heal the places where my heart still aches from old pain. Heal the places where my trust has been broken. Heal the areas where I'm still learning to forgive. Heal the disappointments that shaped me more than they should have. Touch every deep place of my heart with your restoring love, the love that makes broken things whole and weary souls strong again. I need you in my courage, Lord. Courage to speak when I'm called to speak. Courage to be silent when silence is wiser. Courage to step out when you open a door. Courage to let go when you ask me to release something. Give me bravery that is rooted not in my ability, but in your faithfulness. When fear rises, lift my chin. When doubt whispers, strengthen my spirit. When uncertainty tries to paralyze me, remind me of every moment you have carried me in the past. Father, I need you in my discipline, in the habits I want to build, the routines I want to strengthen, the choices I want to make consistently, even when motivation fades. Help me choose what is right over what is easy, what is healthy over what is comfortable, what is holy over what is convenient. Form character in me that reflects your heart. Let discipline not feel like pressure, but like partnership with you, a quiet strengthening of my spirit day by day. I need you in my confidence, not confidence rooted in my performance, my abilities, my appearance, or my achievements, but confidence rooted in your love, your acceptance, your calling on my life. Let me walk through this day knowing I am chosen by you, valued by you, seen by you, protected by you, empowered by you. Let my confidence come from knowing that no matter what I face, I do not face it alone. Jesus, I need you in my rest. Teach me how to slow down without guilt, how to breathe deeply without rushing, how to pause without feeling behind. Let rest become a holy rhythm in my life, not an afterthought. Let my soul rest in your presence, even while my hands continue working. And when my head touches the pillow tonight, let me sleep beneath the shelter of your peace that watches over me as faithfully as the sunrise. I need you in every part of this day, Lord, in my strengths and my weaknesses, in my joys and my frustrations, in my plans and my interruptions, in my thoughts and my emotions, in my actions and my intentions. Every part of me is safer, better, and more whole when it is surrendered to you. And so, once again, from the deepest and most honest place in my heart, I say these words: I need you, Lord. I need you more than anything. I need you more than I can express. I need you today, tomorrow, and all the days of my life. Lord, as this dependence deepens, I feel you drawing me into places of my heart I rarely slow down long enough to acknowledge. Places where questions linger. Places where hidden fears try to speak. Places where old wounds still echo quietly beneath the surface. And yet, in all of it, I feel you, steady, patient, unhurried, welcoming me to bring every part of myself into your presence. I need you, Lord, not just for my day, but for the inner places where no one else sees, the delicate corners of my heart that only you truly understand. I need you in my faith, Father, in the sacred part of me that believes even when circumstances challenge that belief. Strengthen my trust so that it isn't based on what I can see, but on who you are. When situations shift, let my faith remain anchored, immovable, grounded in the knowledge that you are good, you are faithful, and you are working for my good, even when my emotions try to convince me otherwise. When doubt whispers, when fear tries to rise, when uncertainty clouds my vision, pull me close enough to hear your steady voice saying, I am with you, I am guiding you. Keep walking. I need you in my patience, Lord. Patience with myself, with others, with life's timing. Teach me to wait well, not with frustration or worry, but with surrendered trust that your timing is perfect. Help me release the urge to rush ahead, to fix everything instantly, to demand immediate answers. Let patience become a quiet strength in me, a reflection of the peace that flows from trusting you deeply. And when waiting feels heavy, remind me that you are working in the unseen, preparing, shaping, aligning things for my good. I need you in my identity, Jesus, in the part of me that wonders if I'm enough, if I'm doing enough, if I'm becoming who you created me to be. Speak truth over every lie that tries to label me. Remind me that I am yours, chosen, loved, valued, called, intentionally crafted by your hands. Dissolve every insecurity in the light of your truth. Let me walk through this day with the quiet confidence of someone deeply loved and perfectly known by the God who makes no mistakes. I need you in my inner battles, Father, the battles no one else knows about, the fears I don't mention, the thoughts I don't admit, the wounds I don't explain. Meet me in those private struggles. Hold me steady when I feel overwhelmed. Remind me that victory doesn't come from my strength, but from your presence fighting for me, in me, and through me. Let every hidden battle become a place where your grace shows itself strong. I need you in my relationships, Lord. Help me love people the way you love me. Help me forgive quickly. Help me speak gently. Help me understand deeply. Guard my heart from reacting out of hurt or impatience. Let your kindness shape the way I treat others today, and wherever healing is needed, in my family, my friendships, my workplace, begin that healing in me. Soften my heart where it has grown guarded. Open my spirit where it has closed off. Restore what has been strained. Strengthen what is healthy. Guide me in how to love well. I need you in my purpose, Jesus. Remind me that my life is not random, that every step I take has meaning, that every interaction, every challenge, every blessing is part of a much bigger story you are writing in my life. When I feel lost, guide me. When I feel unsure, direct me. When I feel unqualified, equip me. Let purpose flow through my day in small ways and big ways, through the way I speak, the work I do, the kindness I offer, and the choices I make. I need you in my protection, Father. Shield me from what I cannot see. Guard me from what I cannot predict. Surround me with your covering as I walk through this day. Protect my peace from being stolen, my joy from being dimmed, my hope from being shaken. Stand between me and anything that is not meant for me. Let your presence be the shield around my mind, my heart, my spirit, and my steps. And above all, Lord, I need you in my closeness with you. Draw me deeper. Speak to me more clearly. Make me aware of your presence in every moment. In the quiet, in the noise, in the work, in the rest, in the conversations, in the stillness. Let this dependence on you not be a moment, but a lifestyle, a daily rhythm, a posture of my heart. Lord, as I walk deeper into this prayer of dependence, I feel you gently uncovering more places in my heart where I need you. Places I didn't even realize were longing for your touch. There are moments in my life where I've tried to be strong on my own. Moments where I thought holding everything together was my job. Moments where I believed that managing every detail was the only way to stay safe. But now, as you draw me closer, I can see clearly that true strength is not found in self-reliance. It is found in resting in you, leaning on you, depending completely on the one who never grows tired, never runs out of wisdom, never loses control, and never stops loving me. I need you, Lord, in the way I handle responsibilities. Sometimes the weight of what I must do feels heavy. The expectations I place on myself, the expectations others place on me, the quiet pressure to perform well, to show up well, to be dependable. Remind me that I am not carrying these responsibilities alone. Walk with me into every task today, the simple ones, the stressful ones, the meaningful ones, and the unnoticed ones. Let your strength fill the spaces where my ability ends. And when I feel overwhelmed, whisper to my spirit that you are the God who helps those who call on your name, not because they are strong, but because you are. I need you in my emotional balance, Father. My feelings can change so quickly. Joy one moment, frustration the next, peace in the morning, anxiety by afternoon, confidence today, insecurity tomorrow. Hold my emotions steady in your hands. Let your truth be the anchor of my heart, not my mood or circumstances. When sadness visits, sit with me in the quiet until comfort rises. When fear approaches, stand between me and the threat. When stress tries to settle in my chest, breathe your calm into my spirit. Teach me to feel without being ruled by my feelings. To acknowledge emotion without letting it dictate my identity. To trust your voice more than the noise of my own mind. I need you in my spiritual battles, Jesus. There are moments when thoughts come that are not from you. Moments when discouragement feels heavier than usual. Moments when old patterns try to pull me back into ways of thinking you've already delivered me from. Protect my mind with your truth. Give me discernment to recognize lies quickly and strength to reject them firmly. Remind me that I am covered by your blood, filled with your spirit, and guarded by your presence. When invisible battles rise within or around me, fight for me in ways I cannot see. For your word says that no weapon formed against me will prosper, and I cling to that promise with all my heart. I need you in the way I handle relationships. People are precious but complex, beautiful but imperfect, comforting sometimes and confusing at other times. Give me grace for conversations that require gentleness, patience for interactions that demand restraint, humility for moments when I must apologize, and wisdom when I must stay silent. Help me to love people the way you love me, consistently, compassionately, generously, even when it's not easy. Where there is tension, bring peace. Where there is distance, bring understanding. Where there is hurt, bring healing that only you can give. I need you in my decisions, Lord. Life presents so many choices, some small and easy, some large and overwhelming, some that shape the direction of my future. I don't want to choose based on fear or pressure or impulsive emotion. I want my decisions to reflect your will, your timing, and your wisdom. Open doors that I should walk through. Close doors that will lead me where I'm not meant to go, and give me courage to obey even when the path feels uncertain. Align my footsteps with your purpose so that my life moves in harmony with your plan. I need you in my ability to forgive, Father. Forgiveness isn't easy, especially when the hurt runs deep or when the memory still stings. But you have forgiven me beyond measure, and I need your help to extend that same grace to others. Soften my heart where it has grown stiff. Release the bitterness I may still be holding. Wash away the resentment that tries to linger. Heal my wounds gently and thoroughly, and let forgiveness free me from the weight of what was. Teach me to forgive not because the person deserves it, but because freedom is a gift you want for my heart. I need you in my dreams and goals, Jesus. There are things I want to accomplish, things I hope to build, things I pray will one day become reality. But I don't want to chase dreams without you. Guide my ambitions so that they match your purpose. If something is not meant for me, close the door kindly. If something is part of your plan, strengthen me to pursue it with faith. Let my dreams be surrendered dreams, shaped, refined, and blessed by your hands. Through all of this, Lord, one truth grows clearer and clearer. I was never meant to navigate life without you. My dependence on you is not a weakness. It is my greatest source of strength, clarity, peace, direction, and hope. And the more I lean into you, the more whole, steady, and grounded I become. Lord, as I continue in this place of surrender, the truth becomes even more undeniable. I don't just occasionally need you. I constantly, deeply, continually need you in every layer of my life. Not in a distant, theoretical way, but in a real, moment-by-moment, breath-by-breath way. I need you in ways I cannot always articulate, in ways that go beyond what words can reach, in ways that only your Spirit understands. And so I come to you with open hands, open heart, open mind, ready to depend on you more fully than I ever have before. I need you in the things I see and the things I cannot see, There are challenges ahead of me that I already know about, but there are far more challenges still hidden, still forming, still waiting in the road ahead. You see every one of them. You know every detail. You have already prepared the strength, the wisdom, the resources, and the grace I will need when I reach them. Remind me that nothing surprises you, nothing overwhelms you, and nothing is too difficult for you. When the unexpected comes, let my first instinct be to lean into you instead of panicking or trying to solve everything by myself. Teach me the posture of immediate dependence instead of delayed desperation. I need you in my identity, Father. The world constantly tries to tell me who I should be, what I should value, how I should look, what I must achieve to be enough. But you speak a different truth, a higher truth, a deeper truth. You remind me that I am loved, chosen, redeemed, and created with intentionality. You remind me that I belong to you, not to people's opinions, not to my past, not to my failures. When insecurity whispers, "You're not good enough," respond with your voice that says, "You are mine." When doubt says, "You're not capable," let your spirit answer, "With me, nothing is impossible." Root my identity so firmly in you that no circumstance, no comment, no failure, and no lie can uproot it. I need you in my patience, Lord. Life has a way of stretching me in places where I feel thin, asking me to wait when I want to move, asking me to trust when I want to see, asking me to endure when I want instant resolution. Give me patience not only to wait, but to wait well. Help me to trust your timing rather than fighting against it. Let me remember that what feels like delay to me is often divine preparation. Strengthen me to embrace the process, not just the promise. Remind me that you are never late, even when you take longer than I expected. I need you in the healing of my inner world. There are places inside me that still need your touch. Old hurts I haven't fully processed, disappointments I've buried, fears I've minimized, wounds that still ache when life presses against them. Heal the parts of me that time alone could never heal. Bring your light into the rooms I've kept closed. Bring your truth into the lies I've unknowingly believed. Bring your comfort into the grief that lingers quietly in hidden corners. Make me whole in every place that still feels unfinished, because only you can heal deeply enough to restore completely. I need you in the discipline of my thoughts, God. My mind can wander into places it doesn't belong, into fear, comparison, overthinking, assumptions, or negativity. Take every wandering thought captive and bring it under your authority. Replace every anxious imagination with your promises, every fearful scenario with your assurance, every negative assumption with your truth. Let my mind be a garden where your peace grows, not a battlefield where lies are entertained. Teach me to think with clarity, wisdom, and spiritual maturity. I need you in my reactions, Father. Not just in my planned responses, but in the quick moments, the unexpected conversations, the sudden conflicts, the irritating interruptions, the emotional surprises. Shape my instinctive reactions so that they reflect your character. When I'm startled, let peace rise instead of fear. When I'm irritated, let patience answer instead of anger. When I'm misunderstood, let grace respond instead of defensiveness. When I'm pressured, let wisdom guide instead of panic. Transform my reflexes until they reflect you. I need you in my willingness to obey, Lord. Sometimes obedience is easy, but other times it costs something. Sometimes it requires courage, humility, sacrifice, or stepping into the unknown. Give me the strength to obey even when it feels uncomfortable. Give me the faith to obey even when I don't understand. Give me the devotion to obey even when no one else sees or applauds. Let obedience become a natural expression of my love for you, not a burdensome duty. I need you in the unseen parts of my day, the quiet moments when no one is watching, the decisions made in silence, the thoughts no one else knows, the disciplines I practice in private. Shape my character in secret so that my life reflects you in public. Develop integrity deep within me, the kind that is not for show, but flows from my relationship with you. Let the unseen parts of my life be the strongest parts, because that's where you work most powerfully. And through all of this, Lord, let my dependence on you grow so strong that I never again try to live a single day on my own strength. Let me wake up each morning aware of how much I need you, walk through each hour conscious of your presence, and lay down each night grateful for your faithfulness. You are not my last resort. You are my first, my always, and my forever. Lord, as I continue to rest in this place of surrender, the truth becomes even more tender and undeniable. I need you in ways I haven't even discovered yet. There are needs hidden beneath the surface of my life. Needs I haven't spoken, needs I haven't fully understood, needs I haven't been brave enough to admit. And still, you know them all. You see the needs behind my words, the longings behind my silence, the fears behind my strength. Nothing about me is hidden from your loving eyes. So here I am, Father, open, honest, vulnerable, ready for you to meet me in every place I cannot reach on my own. I need you in the simple things, God. The things I often overlook because they feel ordinary. When I take a breath, remind me it is your breath sustaining me. When I open my eyes, remind me it is your mercy that woke me. When I walk through my home, remind me that your protection surrounds me. When I eat, remind me that you provide for me. When I smile, remind me that joy comes from you. Let my awareness of your presence turn ordinary moments into sacred ones, because nothing is truly ordinary when you are with me. I need you in my relationships, Lord. Help me to love in ways that reflect your heart instead of my emotions. Give me gentleness that softens hard conversations, compassion that sees beneath the surface, patience that waits when others take time to grow, wisdom that knows when to speak and when to stay silent. Pull pride out of me when it tries to take control. Remove selfishness when it tries to dictate my actions. Strengthen my ability to forgive quickly, apologize sincerely, and love unconditionally. Be the center of every connection I have: family, friendships, work relationships, and even brief encounters. Let your love flow through me like a steady river that refreshes and restores. I need you in my weaknesses, not in the parts of me I feel proud of, not in the gifts that come easily, but in the fragile places I try to hide, the insecurities I pretend I don't have, the temptations I battle silently, the failures that still sting when I think about them, the habits I try to break but keep slipping back into, the wounds from the past that unexpectedly reopen. Meet me there, Jesus, in the softest parts of my humanity. Your strength is made perfect in weakness. So let my weaknesses become the doorway through which your glory enters my life. I need you in the choices that shape my future. Every decision, even the small ones, becomes a stepping stone that leads somewhere. Some lead closer to you, some lead away. So take the steering wheel of my choices, Lord. Whether I'm deciding how to respond to someone, what opportunities to pursue, where to invest my time, or how to navigate a season of uncertainty, let your wisdom whisper clearly enough that I cannot miss it. Close every door that is not from you, no matter how appealing it looks. Open every door that is meant for me, no matter how intimidating it seems. Guide me in paths of righteousness for your name's sake. I need you in my emotional storms, Father. When sadness sits on my chest like a weight, when loneliness wraps around me like fog, when anxiety speeds up my breathing, when frustration makes my heart tight, calm the waves inside me. Speak peace, be still, to the internal storm no one else sees. Replace heaviness with comfort, confusion with clarity, fear with courage, and despair with hope. Hold me like a shepherd holds a trembling lamb. Close, safe, protected, comforted. I need you in my spiritual hunger, God. Sometimes my spirit feels full and strong, and sometimes it feels empty, tired, or distracted. Renew my hunger for your presence, not out of obligation, but out of deep desire. Pull me close when I drift. Speak to me when I get busy. Stir my heart when it grows dull. Light my spirit on fire again when I feel cold. Let me crave your presence more than anything this world could offer. Make my soul alive, awake, and sensitive to your voice. I need you in the places where I feel stuck, in the patterns I keep repeating, in the situations that don't seem to change, in the dreams that feel out of reach, in the waiting seasons that feel endless. Come and breathe fresh air into what feels stagnant. Move mountains I cannot move. Open doors no human can open. Bring clarity where confusion has lived for too long. Lift my eyes to see beyond what is and into what you are preparing. I need you in the protection of my heart, not just from dangers around me, but from dangers within me. Protect my heart from bitterness when I'm hurt, from jealousy when I compare, from pride when I succeed, from hopelessness when I'm disappointed, and from numbness when I feel too much. Guard my heart above all else, because everything I do flows from it. Make it soft enough to love deeply, but strong enough to endure trials, pure enough to reflect you, and humble enough to remain teachable. And Lord, perhaps more than anything, I need you to keep reminding me that needing you is not a flaw. It is my design. You didn't create me to be self-sufficient. You created me to walk with you, depend on you, lean on you, rest in you, and trust you with childlike faith. So keep me close, Father. Keep me aware. Keep me dependent in the most beautiful way. Let "I need you, Lord" be not just a phrase I pray, but a lifestyle I live. And Lord, as I move into this final part of this prayer, my heart settles into a deeper realization. I don't just need you for the things I know, the things I can name, or the things I clearly recognize. I need you for the things far beyond my understanding, the unseen parts of my story, the spiritual battles I never witness, the blessings you prepare before I arrive, the dangers you remove before I notice, and the grace you pour out before I even ask. You are working in realms I cannot see, and I depend on that more than I can put into words. I need you not only for what is in front of me, but for everything beyond my sight. I need you in every season of my life, Father. The joyful ones, the painful ones, the growing ones, the confusing ones, the ordinary ones, the stretching ones, and the deeply sacred ones. Walk with me through each season, not as a distant observer, but as the loving God who stays closer than my own breath. When life feels bright and full, remind me that you are the source of every good and perfect gift. When life feels heavy and dim, remind me that you are the light that no darkness can overcome. And when life feels ordinary, remind me that you are present even there, working in the background, shaping me, guiding me, and forming something beautiful in the quiet. I need you in the unfolding of my purpose, Lord. You formed me with intention. You placed gifts inside me that are not accidental. You wrote a story for my life that is full of meaning, impact, and holy purpose. But I cannot fulfill that purpose without you. I need your wisdom to recognize opportunities, your discernment to avoid distractions, your strength to persevere, and your grace to face moments that stretch me beyond what feels comfortable. Keep me aligned with what you created me to do. Let me not run ahead of you in impatience, nor lag behind you in fear. Keep my pace in rhythm with your will. I need you in the area of forgiveness, Father. Help me forgive quickly, deeply, and sincerely. Not because the other person deserves it, but because you forgave me first. Release me from resentment that tries to root itself in my heart. Free me from bitterness that steals joy. Heal the wounds that forgiveness exposes, and let mercy become my natural response. I need you to remind me that forgiveness isn't weakness. It's freedom, it's strength, it's healing. It's a reflection of your heart within mine. I need you in the battles I cannot fight alone. There are spiritual battles forming around me that require armor I cannot create, strength I cannot summon, and victory I cannot earn. Fight for me, Lord, where I cannot fight for myself. Stand between me and the enemy. Surround me with your angels. Cover me in the blood of Jesus. Let no weapon formed against me prosper, not in my mind, not in my emotions, not in my family, not in my home, not in my purpose, not in my destiny. Shield me with your power and defend me with your love. I need you in the dreams you placed in my heart. Some dreams feel close, others feel distant, and some feel impossible. But nothing is impossible for you. Breathe fresh life into what feels dormant. Restore hope where I've quietly given up. Open doors that confirm your will. And if a dream is not from you, gently redirect my heart to something better, something higher, something designed by your perfect wisdom. Let every desire of my heart be shaped by your desires for me. I need you in my future, Father. Not only in the next few hours, but in every chapter still waiting to unfold. Whether those chapters hold joy or challenge, triumph or trial, new beginnings or unexpected changes, I need you at the center of all of it. Go before me into every tomorrow. Stand beside me in every present moment, and surround me with your goodness in every memory that I carry forward. And so, Lord, in the most honest, vulnerable, surrendered way possible, I say again, I need you. Not because I am weak, but because you are strong. Not because I am incapable, but because you are unlimited. Not because I am unworthy, but because you are endlessly loving. I need you because life makes sense with you, because peace grows with you, because healing comes through you, because purpose flows from you, and because joy begins and ends in you. Thank you, Father, for hearing every word of this prayer, even the ones I didn't speak aloud. Thank you for receiving every need, even the ones I didn't know how to name. Thank you for loving me so deeply that I never have to pretend I have everything together. Thank you that dependence on you is not weakness. It is wisdom, strength, and life itself. And as I close this prayer, let this be the truth that shapes my entire day. I need you, Lord, and because I have you, I lack nothing. If this prayer touched your heart today, I invite you to like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, subscribe for more daily prayers, and comment below with the words, Lord, I need you.